don't understand like that. I guess it's a stylistic choice, but I don't understand what that's supposed to, I don't know. It's such an ugly color.
It's like they're just intentionally went in there like, we're gonna make this the ugliest shit of all time, and they succeeded. Like they just fucking knocked it out of the park.
I'm gonna kill myself if we continue this conversation.
Pass the ball.
Hunter sucks, everyone! Hooray! Hooray! Boring. L. Green Island sucks.
We agree.
Bitch
Next,
ass nigga.
I would say I agree. So anyway,
we agree.
back to
Next.
Wait, what did what were you shitting on?
Hunter.
Oh.
So how about that Star Wars, bro? Fuck frogs, am I right, guys?
Moon's gonna agree with
I
you
just
on
didn't
that
realize, like, obviously that tier list I made opened my eyes to a lot of things, not the least of which being how many people on the internet want me dead. Fucking whatever.
I'm not gonna lie,
Made the
bro.
shot.
I did not know there were that many Mob Psycho dick riders.
I
Until I
didn't
saw you
either.
and
And
Afros
they were the.
post.
I expected the One Piece niggas to be on my head. It was the mob niggas who were the most upset. Like, I didn't realize that series was that popular. Like I knew it was popular, but
I don't think it's necessarily popular. I just think it has a very like devoted
Passionate,
cult fan
yeah.
base.
oh,
Mom is I've only heard Omega talk about Mob, so this is like without Omega, it would probably not be on my radar because I don't hear people talk about it on the timeline like that.
I had some of my subs telling me like, oh yeah, Mob is just peak. Like you got to watch that shit next. And I came off of it after finishing Demon Slayer, which y'all know looks clean as shit. And like Mob was just so ugly, I turned it off. I was like, I can't.
And Demon Slayer some dog shit.
The block.
Crazy.
I didn't like Demon Slayer that much either, but it looked good.
That's fair. Fair.
yeah. I don't think like Demon Slayer is really enjoyable, but it is absolutely elevated by the art and animation. Like I hate that argument that like, oh, it's carried. It's like, no, it's good. It's just nothing.
It's not carried, but that definitely takes it from like, you know, good to great or okay to good or whatever. Yeah.
That was my point on Twitter. A lot of people were saying like it's carried by the animation. It's like, well, if you don't like the manga, what else is the animation going to do for the show?
I was like, also, yeah, that's such a dumbass conversation. Like, it's carried by like, nigga, as an anime supposed to be. Like,
are you upset because the animation looks good? Like, what is the problem?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'd be like I'm not even a Demon Slayer hater. I'm really just a Rengoku hater. But I'd be seeing like clips from season 2, and I'm just like, damn, that shit look good as fuck. Not even gonna lie. Also, Rengoku, bozo ass nigga, we smoking that Rengoku pack to the death. To his
You
death
popping
anyways.
off on Rengoku
You're the
was
real
funniest shit I've
loser.
ever heard.
He says to the nigga who lived.
If you hadn't killed Rengoku, he would have fucked you up, bro. Like,
if you hadn't killed him, he would have won the fight, bro. I swear to God. Like, all right.
You know, like that's what an anime is supposed to do: elevate the source material and take it to another level, and that's what Demon Slayer's anime does. So I don't understand why I keep wanting to give the ball to Omega and giving it to this fucking doofus. I guess that's why he actually gave me the ball a couple of times. So.
Hooray, he passed.
He passed.
Like,
What
he's
happened?
actually playing a little bit of team ball.
Most of the time, I'm just like getting like, sorry, I'm talking to chat. I just get too impatient when dealing with the frogs. So I know what to do, but it's like, it takes 9 hours just to deplete 1 health.
Have you considered coming back once you're a little stronger, Jedi?
I could, but I know it's possible now.
If he was a huge pussy.
Actually, the funny thing is, I actually waited because apparently what I was going to do was like mind control one of the frogs to beat it, and apparently that didn't work. It's like, all right, fuck it. We're here now.
Weak you are.
I kind of want to touch back on like what I brought up earlier, and I was gonna make that tweet about feeling like I don't relate to the majority of people who share the same interests as me. And obviously a big part of that comes with like anime and shit, because I've always felt that way, where I'm just like for example, I'm sure that like most of us probably had like an anime club at our school, but the type of niggas that was in the anime club at my school, I don't want to hang out with you niggas. We are not the same at all. We just happen to like the same TV show. But like,
yeah, I remember I got scammed into going to the anime club because like, oh, I like anime. I read Naruto and Bleach, so I went in there and I'm just like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even like trying to like be no bulliers type shit, but like just legitimately, like we are not very similar at all people. We just happen to like one thing. We happen to have an interest in common, but like we would not get along. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that bothers me a lot about that, or like the reason I've been feeling like some type of way about that recently, is that I love talking about all that shit, but I realize it's just
not with them.
YouTube. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, bro, but not with y'all niggas, man.
I remember the first day I was in anime club, we were talking about manga, and this was back when I was still like a super normie, so I didn't really understand much about shit. But I used to call it manga. So I was like, yeah, I just started reading the Naruto and Bleach manga and stuff like that. And then the leader of the anime club was some girl. She was like, what did you call it? I was like, yeah, I was reading the manga. She's like, actually, that's highly offensive to Japanese people. It's called manga. If you go to Japan and call it manga, they're gonna actually like talk shit about you and stuff. And I was like, all right.
Foreigner.
So then I never went back to anime club after that day.
Hold on, bro. Lock in.
This is definitely winnable.
Um,
Good effort. Good hustle.
I goaltended. I put my whole life on the line for that one.
But yeah, no.
hey man,
it's
our
like,
random got 31 on his head.
well, and defense ain't exactly nigga strong suit, that's for sure.
What a pass.
Neither is offense or team play.
I gotta pop that. Get you some thunder.
Ooh, hold on, I'm in your ass a little bit.
Paint closed up real quick.
I did not. I wanted to give it to Balvin, not the rando.
It's all good.
Yo, cool hit.
That's not a steal.
Moon's cool hitbox, bro, fitted up really well with that steal that just went straight to his hands.
Very true. Oh my God, you are.
I'm now realizing that everybody thinks I'm square.
Yeah.
You were always square,
Oh
man.
shit. Let's see how high I got up.
You've been shooting art a lot recently, but yeah, every time I give him the ball, it's been good.
Good shit.
Good shit.
I got
Good
it.
shit.
Oh,
That's
well.
unfortunate.
Come on, bro. Make the right basketball play.
just
Make the
Pointed
right
out of bounds.
basketball
That's-
play.
Pointed straight out of bounds with it.
That is unfortunate. Oh,
Did I ever
no.
tell you about the time I went to anime club and I went to use the bathroom? Because our anime club and our video game club was like in the same room. So a lot of times I'm
I know
there
it
playing
smell
like
crazy
Smash
in
and
there.
shit. Bro, I went to the bathroom. There was this kid beating his meat.
Oh,
Bro?
Yo, beating your dick at school is criminal. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
is-
You
Nah,
want to
bro.
talk about detrimentally horny,
Bro,
nigga,
I
what?
remember like going in there and like I was
Nigga
someone
just
else
hurt.
washing their hands and they motioned me like yo shh, 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 shh. And like you hear like the moving sound and then like midway he was like hey what you doing and he starts like rustling up his pants.
oh no.
I was like nah bruh. And we waited.
How
we acted
down
like we
bad
left.
you gotta be to do it there, bruh?
Bro, I'm telling you, we waited for him to leave. I mean, open the door. He had fucking a shonen book. You know, like back in the day, they had like the giant
way.
Bible
Yeah,
shonen book.
oh my God, the giant shonen jump. Yes.
He came out with that in his hand. I was like, you sick fuck.
Our
That
fucking
nigga
Rando quit.
definitely grew up to be Andrew Tate.
Our Rando was 3 of 13 and 1 of 7, by the way.
Yeah, I see it.
We'll soon know which pages he was jerking off to. It's the ones that stuck.
Which manga do you think it was?
I don't even know. There was nah, it's got to be Rengoku because there was
Fuck.
Bleach on. It was Ichigo on the cover.
Good boy.
It had to be Rengoku. My pussy.
I know
had
that's
too many
right.
people on me to not dish it out. I should have dished it out.
It's all good deal.
For the little nephews in chat, back in the day, Shonen used to have like giant Bibles, which was a collection of different like chapters of various manga.
Well, what those are is that's the actual anthology that releases in Japan. That's how the chapters come out weekly. We just also used to get it here in America, but they stopped doing that shit years ago. I think I heard they're discontinuing it in Japan too, and it's going digital only.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that though.
They made fun of some kid that was like flexing that he can draw, and then somebody caught him tracing Vegeta in like chemistry class, and he started
Oh
roasting
my,
him.
yo, nah, the drama when there was a good artist in school and you found out he was tracing.
Yo,
Oh my
we're
God.
all over again.
Yo,
Actually,
I'm not
no,
gonna lie.
that did happen a couple of times now.
You're right. I didn't even know that was a countrywide thing. I thought it was just in the schools I've been to. But yeah, every school, like, there was always a fucking tracer around, bruh.
Yeah, not much shit changed when we got on the internet.
Every day people used to guess like, yo, this nigga Yates, he is godlike with drawing. He's like, oh word, draw me Bulma, and like he'll draw always the same time.
Like the same
Someone
style
told-
Bulma or whatever.
Yeah, somebody said, draw me Inuyasha, and he's like, I don't know how to do that. It's like, I need a picture of him. It's like, okay, and I'll give you back. Like somebody said, yeah, I saw him drawing that in chemistry class. Like, oh no.
Bang time.
Damn, okay.
Damn.
Huge lead, cut it to 10, 5 seconds left.
Too little,
That's
too
what-
late. Actually.
Yeah, this would have been great 2
Yeah.
minutes ago, but we suck.
No, our random fucking sucked. Being selfish,
Back out for me, please.
not shooting the
Why
ball.
do I
bother?
Why do I bother paying health insurance if I don't want to live?
Way
Hey
in.
Moon, how the
I-
frogs going?
I low key wish I would have kept drawing because I was I don't know. I think I showed some of you guys some of my drawings before, but like I wasn't bad at all. And if I had kept drawing from middle school
Just
up to
do
now, I'd probably be so good. Well, it's just one of those things where like I'm not passionate enough about it to really get into it.
Gotcha.
But seeing Eunice has like started like practicing and drawing and stuff recently, and it's like making me think like, damn, if I had kept drawing from when I started in middle school up to now, like I'd probably be so nice with the shit because I was solid.
I was decent too, but I don't think I have the patience for it anymore.
Maybe not anymore. I definitely did at the time. But that's another thing too, is that like again comes down to like how dedicated or passionate I am about it. I don't think I'd make the time to draw and stuff like that. It's already other shit I want to do more than I want to draw that I don't make the time
Yeah.
for.
Feel
I feel
that.
like I am always out of time nowadays. I don't know what happened.
Running out of time.
Running out of time.
Chat, we're not leaving until Moon beats these frogs.
You guys sure want to do that?
Shit, we brought up Pokemon today, but we actually did not talk about that new Game Freak game announcement.
Wait, what?
With Game Freak.
Yeah,
what
That's
Game
else?
Freak announced a game in 2026 that is not Pokemon related as far as we can tell.
Have they
Well,
ever made
usually,
anything that
hasn't
wasn't
there like
Pokemon?
games that are not Pokemon been like L's?
Yeah, so they're gonna make a dog shit game, but it doesn't have the Pokemon name to carry it, so it's just gonna be bad.
That is almost verbatim my tweet. Yes, I didn't get to take it all because there's two roads. To back up for Bobbin. There's two roads on this. Either A, they make a game, and more than likely it sucks complete ass. It's underdeveloped. It looks shitty, all that stuff. The typical Game Freak MO, and it's not filled out properly, and it's the bare minimum, and it doesn't sell because there's no Pokemon brand on it. Or B, they actually make a good fucking game, and everyone goes, "Why is Pokemon not like this?"
Ooh, that's a good point.
Like I don't think they can win.
Yeah, that is a lose-lose if I ever seen it.
You can tell they're trying to get under like out of the Pokemon one-hit wonder kind of thing, but tough.
Well, I like them experimenting with new shit with like Arceus and stuff, but Arceus still needed another year to like.
The thing is, the games have such like decent ideas, like Arceus, for example. It's just that, man, just let it bake a little longer, bro. Like, fuck.
Like, this is gonna sound weird, but I would like for them to take up the Call of Duty cycle, because Call of Duty had different developers making it every 3 years, and like them hire enough to have 3 teams or whatever. But like, give me a Let's Go 1 year, a Legends the next, and then the mainline the third, and just cycle that.
I want a new Let's Go so bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's go Johto when, bro. Please.
Please.
Like
There
they
is no
shit
reason
out. They
for
shit
Let's
out
Go
a
to be better than Sword and Shield. Like,
yeah. Shit out a Let's Go 1 year, a new Legends game the next, and then just give them all 3-year cycles.
Let's Go is like their most fucking polished Pokemon game on 3D.
It's the best looking one, and I don't think it's close. Yeah.
yeah, I don't understand how or why they went backwards. Like I don't
No
know.
bullshit. Every Pokemon game starts looking subsequently worse. It's actually kind of impressive.
Let's Go. I
Oh,
credit it to
sure.
Arceus, but Let's Go also started the whole you can see Pokemon in the wild, so you don't actually have random encounters, which is one of the best things Pokemon's ever done.
That is one of the best things.
The only bad thing about like traditional role-playing games is random encounters just fucking suck. Like I don't think anybody enjoys that shit.
Ooh, you little cunt! You thought you had me.
DS and 3DS era were great. I mean, I've heard good things about Black and White, kind of mixed reviews on X and Y.
I think ever since Pokemon made the transition to 3D, they've been iffy.
It's
I
been
think
downhill.
Let's Go, yeah, I think Let's Go was unironically the most polished one that they made.
Black and White like snuck in there because that was like 2.5D kind of. I don't know if it was 3D or not,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Black and White snuck in there. That one was so good. X and Y I heard mixed things on, and from experience, I know Sun and Moon are some of the most god awful games to ever grace the DS.
Okay, I am a Black and White hater, but in terms of like everything except the actual like Pokemon Formuoli, I think is like a masterpiece in that game. Like it looks gorgeous, the music is fucking amazing, the animations are amazing. Everything in that game is like actually extremely polished.
Mhm.
And I low-key, I have a headcanon that like they tried really hard on that game and then people like just shit on it. So I feel like they just never tried again since.
They put a hard mode in that game, which it was like universally loved at least years down the line. It's like, hell yeah, play Pokemon again with harder, a little harder difficulty. We've always wanted that, and then they just never did it again.
Yeah, Pokemon.
It reminded me of it's like getting a second region in Gen 2 and Pokemon following you in Gen 4, because everybody was all for both those things, and then they gave it to us once, then they're like, never again.
Why did they never do the Pokemon following thing? Like that
it took
no
Let's
sense.
Go before it happened again.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I've been seeing the 4 games that defined your childhood trend.
I don't even know if I can narrow it down to 4 games, man. I was a little
saw that,
slow.
but I think I did that when it cycled like 8 months ago, so.
I think there was something similar to this. Yeah.
What games did define my childhood?
I'm trying to think. For me, it's got to be Tekken 3's got to be one of them for sure. Probably Pokemon Yellow.
Pokemon.
There's got to be a Dragon Ball game, but which one? I guess Budokai 3. I'm gonna say Budokai 3.
You almost at me.
I'm in just chatting. Oh, whatever. I don't think it's.
Man, very top of my head, Banjo-Kazooie, probably a Mario Kart, Tony Hawk's either Pro Skater 4 or Underground, and then Crystal. That'd be my big 4.
Mine
I want
would
to say
have
Crystal,
be-
but I definitely played a lot more Yellow.
Be honest.
That was my first
Who
one.
won't me?
I do.
I think the only one that is solidified is Pokemon Silver for me. Other than that, the other 3 are gonna be really hard.
Technically speaking, yeah, I had Silver and Gold. I didn't play Crystal till I was an adult, but I look back like I played Crystal.
Yeah, if I'm talking just strictly my childhood, Silver, man, because that was my first Pokemon game that was mine. Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
brother.
And that's why Yellow is the one for me, because it was my first Pokemon game and I played the fuck out of it. And even though I went on to play Gen 2 and like those games way more, Crystal's my favorite one.
I might have to
Pokemon
shift
game
mine to
probably
either
all
red or
time.
yellow, also,
Yeah.
given the circumstances.
So I'm gonna say Pokemon Yellow, Tekken 3, Budokai 3. I don't know what I'm giving number 4. I want to say a Naruto game, which would probably be Ultimate Ninja 3.
Final Fantasy 6, Banjo, OOT, and probably Chrono Trigger.
Wait, what?
Actually, like instead of it might be Digimon World 3, bro.
We're talking about the 4 games that defined your childhood.
If Banjo didn't exist, I probably would have SM64 up there, but I played so much more
Probably
Banjo.
have Conquer.
I'm gonna go Silver. I think I have to put SM64, bro. That's such a big part of my childhood, man.
I played that game a
biggest-
shit ton as a kid too, but like when I think back on like fondly my childhood, that's not really a game I consider. Even though it probably is, it's not one of the ones I consider like a staple of my childhood, or like
I'm
one that
thinking
shaped
maybe
who I am.
Spyro. I used to really love Spyro when I was young. I don't know, man. That's a hard question.
Nigga said Cyber Sleuth. Nigga, that game came out in like 2015. What do you
You
mean?
gotta forget. No.
How old are
Somebody was
you?
saying that the Wii was their first console. I was like, I got nothing but fetuses in my chat.
When did Cyber Sleuth come out? No, that game dead released in 2015. Nigga, how old are you? Actually, don't answer that
Cyber
question.
Sleuth being your first game is nuts.
Big
Ooh,
one for
Sonic
me,
Adventure 2 might be in there.
Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega for me.
Ooh, am I kicking out Mario
that's
Kart?
based.
So
You know
yeah.
what? Actually, scratch that. I'm kicking out
SA2's
Mario
gotta
Kart.
be in the, yeah, SA2's got to be in there for you over Mario
No,
Kart.
so for me, it
easily.
wouldn't be SA2. It would be what Balvin said. I started on Sonic 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. I don't
Ooh,
know
Sonic
for
3 and Knuckle.
I'll say I don't know for sure what my first Sonic game was, but it was definitely one of the ones on.
I
on the
forgot.
Sega.
Yeah, so my first like gaming or whatever was my grandma had an old Sega that she used to keep down there for my uncles and shit.
My first gaming experience was on the Nintendo 64, but I definitely played Sonic on the Sega.
If I say my first gaming experience, I'm gonna get damned, so I'm just not gonna speak.
Damn.
What is it, bro?
Okay, to be
Fair.
fair,
Played ColecoVision.
no. To be fair, this
Niggas
wasn't my
playing
first. To be fair, this wasn't my first gaming experience because it was out at the time I was a kid. It was because we were poor and we had to play the old shit. It was the NES, okay?
Damn, nigga.
All right,
No,
that's fair.
so my family was also poor, but one of my grandmas had a Sega Genesis, which is how I started on Sonic 2, and then one of my other grandmas had the NES, which is how I played like Blades of Steel and Duck Hunt and shit, and the
You be
original Mario
fucking
Bros.
Man, the NES was fire, bruh.
The NES was gas. I played Duck Hunt as well. Duck Hunt was that shit was crazy.
Okay, so
That's
it's a
NES
hockey
better.
game, but Blades of Steel genuinely goes hard, and I would love to like find an emulator to play that game again because Blades of Steel was nuts. But I spent a lot of time on the Genesis because like Golden Axe was on there.
Yeah,
Good
yep,
shot.
same here. I was a Genesis fucking fiend. I
Couple
love
Sonic
mine.
games.
Oh my
Golden
God.
Axe, Streets of Rage.
I played
Yep.
Golden Axe at the fucking laundromat my mom would go to do laundry. I would just fucking pop quarters in that little bitch. Play that shit endlessly.
McDonald's had like N64s and shit on them.
Yep.
Yeah,
and remember they had GameCubes too.
Yeah.
Always the grossest controllers you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
them
didn't
work.
Them shits hanging off. Those shits are nasty.
Yeah, that shit
I
didn't
want to
matter.
know what
to
they
me
think
when
when
I
they
was
made the
fucking
Nintendo
6.
64 controller, because what's the
I mean,
ergonomic?
Bro, everybody
shit-
hates that controller. I love that controller. Maybe it's
Okay,
nostalgia,
I mean, I can tell you what they were thinking if you actually want to know,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I don't want to. Okay,
Nerds,
so
bro. What the fuck?
Nerds.
Nerds.
so the N64 was the first 3D console. So the transition from the 2D to 3D era, one prong would be used for 2D games, and the other prong would be used for 3D games with the joystick.
Interesting.
Just fucking burning him, bro.
I was genuinely interested because
Me
I was looking at it, I feel like everyone has like a unique way of holding that controller.
I just hold it. My left hand just holds the middle with my thumb on the joystick, and then
But
and
it
my right
ended
hand
up
on
basically
the
just being a
buttons.
3D machine, which is why you just hold the joystick and the left half of the controller just never got touched.
But the original plan was that like 2D games would also be made, and then you would use the left prong for the 2D games.
Oh wow,
I can't even think of any games that use the actual fucking
the D-pad,
Not
or
many
the L
games
button.
do.
No L button on that because that console had no L's. Anyways,
damn,
W.
that's hard.
Space Cowboy. They got something on-
N64 gotta be one of the hardest consoles ever made, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's up there.
A lot of classics on there.
That I'm selling. Yard sale.
Is the main complaint with the SM6? Not with the SM6. With the Nintendo 64, just that it didn't have a whole lot of games. If you look back at it.
Yeah, like the game library is not that large.
What consoles did have a shit ton of games during that time?
PlayStation 2.
N64, the PlayStation 2 came a lot later.
I'm pretty sure the PS1 had more games. I could be wrong.
PlayStation 1 probably also had more games, but PlayStation 2 came around the same time as the GameCube. If you're gonna go that cycle, but
GameCube
PlayStation
also
2
has a small library.
PlayStation 2 also had a way
GameCube has a small library, but honestly, I only remember straight bangers being on the GameCube.
Yeah. Especially when it had that player
I was
at the top, you know.
I was never a big Nintendo guy. Like I always had a Game Boy, I always had a GameCube and shit, right? But I had an N64. I mean, I still have all those things, but I definitely spent way more time on PlayStation. But all the games I remember playing on GameCube were fucking crack.
I was a GameCube fiend as well.
That's because the
I don't
first
know if
party
it-
games are that one.
wasn't necessarily competing with the N64, but I'm pretty sure the Genesis had a shit ton of titles.
Mm-hmm.
Also for anybody that didn't know this, did you know Resident Evil 4 was originally a GameCube exclusive title?
Oh wow,
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I remember
so-
NBA Street Volume 3 being on the GameCube. You could play as Mario characters.
Yes, sir. That shit was gas.
Mario Pizza Luigi.
Was it which Nintendo console had the Soul Calibur? You could be Link.
Oh, that's
GameCube.
Also the
GameCube.
GameCube.
Yeah, that always sounded
Yeah.
cool as shit.
I could just squeeze my neck right now until I pop.
That's fair.
I was a monkey ball nigga. I was a monkey.
Monkey
Yo,
Ball
Super
was
Monkey Ball was
gas.
crazy.
They had this
Super
dodgeball
Monkey
minigame
Super Monkey
shit.
Ball 2, I think it was. That was my shit.
Bro, the mini games, the story mode, the racing, literally everything was
Oh my
perfect.
God.
I'd pay
Like,
$70 for that game.
I would too. I would too.
Bro, yo, you remember when we played Monkey
Yes,
Ball?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And
Oh
I was. We were playing through Steam Remote Play, so I was trying to fucking play the bowling with you on crazy latency. Was getting my ass kicked. And it was really fucking funny.
Yo, bro.
We should do that. Yo, okay, boys. I'm just
When it's
saying.
past-
I'll say we never did our like emulator.
Wait is
party
past the
nights or whatever
sticks.
shit.
Okay, to be fair, whatever that idea was conceptualized, I left out of town for like 3 months. But I'm back now.
Bro, Pass the Sticks is such a fire idea,
we
bro.
should do past the sticks. I'm so tapped for that actually.
We do on Slack. I was like, damn, I sure enough do got a whole GameCube emulator on my shit that I ain't been using.
But there's nothing
Bro,
more
we
that I want.
we gotta tap into Kirby Air Ride, bro.
Yes,
Never
no,
played
that
that.
game is so fun.
I don't think I've ever played a Kirby game in my life.
Kirby Air Ride.
It's definitely different though.
Yeah, Kirby Air Ride
Have you
is
seen
that
gameplay of
gas.
it, Lotus?
I don't think so.
You're gonna see that game and be like, what the fuck is this?
It's
There's
kind of like a cart game, but you go anywhere. There's a whole level. It's weird.
it's like an open world kart game. You can fly. It's that game is nuts. There's literally no other game I've ever played like that shit before. There's nothing more that I want. We can either do the re-release on Steam for Monkey Ball or just play the GameCube version. I want to do 4 players. That sounds so fucking fun.
Monkey Ball is just classic,
As
bro.
long as the latency is not too crazy.
If we do it on Parsec, it'll be. I can't speak for Steam, but Parsec latency is like non-existent. It just depends on the host. But I would, bro. That would be so much fucking fun.
Yo, Kyle, Heat and 3. Yo, we gonna see. Yeah, I got fucking. So I got Dolphin. I have Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Double Dash, Clash of Ninja games like 1 through 4, Pokemon,
How far are you in Path of
Odyssey,
Radiance?
Gale of Darkness. I haven't started it.
I'm literally at the end of Path of Radiance. I just haven't beaten it yet.
Bro, I still haven't beat Engage. I have 2 chapters left, and I'm just in one of those modes where I just can't bring myself to pick up my Switch.
What the hell?
What a pass from Omega Noodles there. Now, Path of Radiance, like I think in terms of like story and shit, it shits on like any Fire Emblem I played.
I'm sure I'm going to love it whenever I do play it. I'm in the middle of a lot.
I do think I still like a lot of the characters from Three Houses, and I like a lot of the stuff that Three Houses added. But yeah,
Like, Path of Radiance just has substance. I don't know, like between like the stuff they're doing in like at least content and subject matter, I think Path of Radiance just shits on it.
Bro, Kyle, you are spitting the hardest of facts. Nigga said somehow the Switch is the most convenient console, but it's the hardest to actually pick up. And that's me, because when I'm on my Switch, I'm just like, bro, this bitch don't leave my hand. I take it with me to bed. I take it when I leave the crib, like everything, right? But when I put that bitch down, it is so hard to pick it back up.
You know what happened to me today? I'm devastated, actually. Because I had avoided it until now. My Switch has been a fucking, aside from Pokemon raids here and there, my Switch has been a paperweight, more or less. I have not been turning this shit on, but I did just play Breath of the Wild on PC instead. Don't hunt me, Nintendo. But man, I picked up the Switch today. I turned it on. I went to go do something, and my left Joy-Con fucking drifted. I had never had that happen before, and my left Joy-Con was drifting. And then, like, I don't know how. I ain't been touching the shit, but I guess there's dust in there or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how
dust,
to-
I guess. And that's I think all the Joy-Cons that I have right now also have drift on the left stick, and
I've actually never gotten drift on any controller either.
Me either.
well, what's fucked up is that my left blue Joy-Con has drift right now. I've already sent it back to Nintendo once before for them to fix it, and they did, and it came back and it was working, and it's got drift again.
Okay, Omega, you've never had drift on a Joy-Con?
I've
Me
never.
neither.
The only thing that my Joy-Cons do is that they like every single one of them I've ever gotten has had desync issues, but I've never had drift.
Okay,
Well, I've
maybe you
never
were
had
talking about
desync
desync.
issues.
I just could have sworn I remembered you upset about a controller at one point in time or another. And I was thinking in my head, oh, well, I've never gotten Joy-Con drift, but that ended today.
Wasn't it like a PlayStation controller or Xbox controller, Mega? I swear. You've
Well, I've had like 3 DualShock 5s break on me.
I would say I actually am in need of a new
Damn.
DualSense because
No,
I'm
3
on my
DualShock.
Oh, I'm about to say, damn.
I'm on my 3rd or 4th. Actually, no, 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th DualSense and I need another one. So the first one I broke by spilling applesauce on it.
Yikes.
Okay, when I say I had 3 break on me, I mean I broke one and the other 2 actually broke on me. I stepped on that bitch and look,
Yeah.
man, GG's.
I don't remember how my second one broke. My third one, like the D-pad broke from just playing games. And now this one, I don't know what it is about this controller, and Eunice will tell you.
Good lord.
I have this fucking purple DualSense, and I have dropped it so many fucking times, and it's actually like legitimately falling apart now. Like if I show y'all on screen right now.
Good off-ball screen. I'm gonna kiss you.
Like, it's
So
actually just
I might be a
falling to
minority in
pieces.
this. I am a minority. But it's I have my version 1 Switch from the day it came out. Same Joy-Con. You have a bomb.
You have an accident waiting to happen.
I didn't think it was gonna work. I have my day 1 Switch, day 1 Joy-Cons as well. Have not had to replace them. Also, I have I bought an extra DualSense the day my PS5 came out, or it came out, and I have my stock one that came with the console itself, and I have the extra one I bought, and neither of them are broke. They're perfectly fine.
My DualSense, granted, I've cycled through a lot of DualSenses because I just like buying the shits, but my DualSense works fine from the PS5 day 1. However, thanks to Astros, I hammered the X button so much that it squeaks when I press it. Because we
I
were
will
on
say
Astros so
this.
fucking
This
much.
is
Sorry.
the only functional DualSense I own, and it needs to be replaced.
Out of every controller I've owned, this is no like Xbox shit. My Xbox controllers I've never had a single issue with.
I feel like Xbox
These are
controllers
good
are basically
quality.
always built well.
Yeah, this is good
I
quality.
won't deny the build quality, but I hate the way Xbox controllers feel in my hands.
See, man,
I hate the way that DualShock.
My favorite controller of all time is honestly
Yeah.
the DualShock 4. Unfortunately, it's also not very great build quality.
bro.
Can we
get a board?
board?
I miss my DualShock 4 so much. That bitch is sitting in a box right now.
I had like 2 or 3 DualShocks break on me. I know that for damn sure.
Yeah, I'm
Genuinely.
not gonna lie. I had like 5 of them hoes. Like,
No. I've been through bare minimum, no exaggeration, at least 10 DualShock 4s. So many of them
this one's
bitches
breaking.
broke on me throughout DBFZ's lifespan.
I'm so glad
the
they.
D-pads on those bitches are so fucking fragile. I swear to God.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yo,
Thunder.
Thunder?
Okay.
I genuinely love the DualSense. I really don't have a lot of complaints for this thing.
It's a great controller, but at least for when I'm playing fighting games, bro, I don't know what it is. It's just a feel thing. I just like the DualShock 4 so much more.
I think since I got the DualSense Edge, I do think the DualSense Edge feels like a little bit better in my hands.
Like more premium.
Yeah, because like it feels a tiny bit heavier, which I actually like. And like towards the like the handles are a little bit more rounded rather than angular. So it feels a little bit better in my hands.
Mooney, you make it through it? All right. Surprisingly, I'm not really angry. More so like annoyed from like niggas in chat, which is why sometimes I prefer just to play video games off stream and just struggle with it offline. Because I don't want to hear niggas in chat like backseat me and say, hey, Moon, blah, 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 blah. But
Okay, so I'm
not
actually
really annoyed.
I was getting annoyed when I was playing Breath of the Wild because like niggas like, wow, Omega, like it's taking you this long to do. It's like
Yeah, like,
sometimes
when
I'm
niggas
not
are-
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not trying to like figure something out explicitly. I'm just exploring shit or like, you know, I'm just trying to see like, oh, like, can I do this or can I do that? It's so annoying to like this took me this long, but I'm like, yeah, but you're not on stream in front of like 300,
Also,
400 people or whatever.
That also, I don't know about you niggas, but sometimes it's like, even if there's an easier way to do some shit, sometimes I'm like, nigga, I want to see if I can do it this way. Like,
I'm trying to do it my way. Yeah,
right? Like,
get at it.
I was like, hey, it'd be a lot easier if you do. Someone was like, nigga, maybe I don't want to. Shit.
It's like, hey, it's my playthrough, buddy, not fucking yours.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
could
the
come back
problem,
and do this to do more damage to beat these frogs easier, but like,
not
would
to
go
be
through
a
some
not to be a
stuff.
streamer bitching chat, and I think it's particularly bad with like Breath of the Wild type open world, multiple ways to approach things. But imagine that you have someone in chat who like if
Oh
you do
my
something
God.
slower than them, they point it out, but there might be 3 things you do faster than them that you're not going to hear shit on. But imagine there's 300 people there, so everything you do, there's a couple people who did it faster than you, and some of them are going to let you know about it. And then
It's on my
when
third
you do
try,
stuff
like,
faster
good
than
for
other
you.
people, they're going to shut the fuck up. It's just a whole.
All right, good shit, bro. You better at the game. I'm better at life. Shut up.
Damn.
Also, guess
That wasn't
what?
exactly what I was saying.
Guess what? If we did everything perfect the same way that y'all did it, why would you fucking watch us?
That'd be the most boring shit of all time.
Why would you watch us ever stream if we played the same way y'all niggas do and beat the games perfectly? Like, we're not trying to be fucking. We're not
Bro,
esports
especially for
niggas,
me.
bro.
Especially for me in like RPGs and shit, it's just like nigga, whether it's weapons or builds or characters, teams, parties, like nigga, I'm sure I could do this a lot easier if I add this character to my party. If I go get this equipment, I don't want that shit.
And then when
Right off of
niggas,
this character, he has better growth. Like, okay.
and then when niggas backseat me, bro,
That's some
and try to-
Fire Emblem shit. Is like, it's like nigga,
Trust-
cool. I want to use my fucking what's Dark's shorty name from 3 Hours? I already forgot. I was gonna use her as an example, but regardless.
Nah, like I get it. Like when I say KOS, I mean like endearing, but like I really don't care. Keep yourself safe.
Fuck.
Gotcha.
That's based. But yeah, I
Follow
just
him
feel
again.
like niggas need to realize, like, especially that's why there's like this level of like self-conscious that comes over me whenever I do puzzles on stream because I'm like, oh my god,
Right.
All right,
Right.
here's this funny thing. I remember playing God of War and my game literally glitched. Like there was like a part in like the caverns where you're supposed to like find Mimir. And like the game deadass broke for the puzzle. And Moon's like, wow, Moon is still struggling on this. Lo and behold, to find out the game literally was like broken. I had to reset the game. And everybody's acted like they caught on to something that I missed, but the game was just broken. I feel like chat just be chatting for the sake of chatting, bro.
They do.
Oh, some
y'all
niggas
talking.
just be chatting. I remember playing. I was playing God of War Ragnarok. Y'all remember those the fucking the chain puzzles, right? The blaze puzzles, the blades. Where you have to like throw the shit down and then like light the thing on fire, the lanterns, that shit. I remember that I would be doing shit in such unorthodox ways
Fucking
that
kill
it
me,
would
dude.
take me longer. But niggas in chat be like, bro, Balv, what are you doing? Like, and I was doing puzzles in ways successfully after taking a while to do them, where niggas were like, bro, I had no clue you could even do it that way. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm different, not like you niggas. I know the easy way. I'm streaming. I want to do something different. I'm gonna go out of my way.
Fighting a boss, and they'd be like, "Wow, why didn't you use a spear?" It's like, because I want to use the.
I don't want to.
Right, yeah, I want to use a sword, nigga.
Like the fucking oh my god.
He just phased through you, by the way.
Moon. Yeah, I know. I'm not.
Also, it pisses me off, especially, and this I talk about this like this is something that regularly happens to me. But like, nigga, when those of y'all who watch me, y'all know damn well I'm gonna prioritize what I think looks cool over anything else.
Exactly. Like, I Moon, the berserkers, and you fought them all, right?
Yeah,
You have to. Remember the fucking trio boss fight?
Oh yeah.
Like, like I figured a way to do it, or I saw how they wanted you to do it after a few times of doing this shit, right? But I'm like, you know what? No,
Do it my way.
I want to do it my way, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'm gonna open up the boss fight with like doing one of the ice like special moves to get a bunch of burst early, and then I'm gonna kite around, like just do it my way. And I got hellbents on it, and the niggas in my chat were like, "Yo, bro, like just why are you not doing it this way?" And I'm like, I've been fighting this boss for 45 minutes. Do you think I wouldn't have asked you niggas for help by now if I wanted you to tell me how to beat this boss? Also, these games are not that difficult. I'm not that fucking stupid. Like, if I wanted to do it the cheese way, I'll do it the cheese way.
Bro.
Or I'll do it my way. I'm gonna feel I'm gonna feel better whenever I beat this shit doing my combos and my kiting.
You know what's funny? Imagine like you're like 80 or 70 hours into Sekiro, right? And it's like, wow, have you tried block? It's like, I've never would have made it this far into the game if I've never done the QB counter or any of this shit in my life, bro.
I remember when Runeby plays through Souls games, she has to put in the title like a no shield run or something like that, because if she does it, like she just doesn't like using shield, she's rather not, and if she doesn't, she'll die one time on a boss, 30 people in chat be like, you should put a shield on for this guy. It's like, you should shut the fuck up.
You should suck my dick.
Dude,
from
the
back,
most
bitch.
annoying thing is like the niggas that be backseating, but like low key backseating. And then when you get mad at them, like, whoa, I didn't even say anything explicit, man. It's just like, bro, like it's
Or when you
that
talk about like not spoiling and they're constantly hinting or
Bro,
foreshadowing. It's like,
this
nah,
part-
bro.
this part is crazy. I cried at this part. Nigga, I'll kill you. I really will, bro.
I saw a nigga say no one tell him one time, and I'm like, bitch, you just told me. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? No one tell him.
I really like this character, and then somebody says, "Who's gonna tell him?" I'll kill you.
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? When they wait, when you're like literally playing the game, and then you watch a cutscene, and then someone's like, "So you want me to explain this to you?" It's like, no,
Bro, you
Like, you
niggas
think
are
I'm a
not
fucking idiot.
Y'all are not journalists. You're not historians. You're not smarter than me.
Bro, thank you. You niggas are not smarter than me. I promise.
Please stop. Like, I'm not stupid. Cause the niggas is like, yeah, so this is like this, but you'll find out later. I'm like, you're telling me that I'm gonna get context for a cutscene I don't get right now later, and you felt the need to tell me now because I was confused. Can I play the game, bitch?
I would say
like,
clearly
the
you're the
worst
idiot
thing-
here for feeling the need to explain this to me, despite the fact that the game expects you to not know, so they can explain it to you later, you dumbass nigga.
The worst thing is like, since I'm a streamer, I have to do this one thing called like talking. So I'd be like talking to myself, asking rhetorical questions and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen like when I go through this door or something, and somebody be like, oh, you're gonna die if you go through that door. Like, don't do
I
that.
had to fucking, and they're really good at it now, to their credit, but I had to fucking condition my chat because I will out loud ask a shit ton of questions like rapid fire that I do not want to know the answer to. So they know, unless I'm like explicitly, hey chat, I need help with this, you can tell me now. Like,
Every time I do it, I'd be like, that was a rhetorical question. Please do not answer. and then every
7
time
seconds.
there's at least one or two people that are gonna give me the answer anyways.
you know what else is fucking amazing?
Good foul.
To I think it was Moon who said you want this explain thing. What I hate is, especially like in story games, when people say that shit after like lore or something shown or like a cutscene happens.
Right here, Omega.
Oh,
And
I
like-
already pressed the X. My bad. Wait, what a pass! Oh,
And the funny thing is like, just because I don't give you a 4-paragraph dissertation about why I understood that story like part does not mean I don't get it.
Yeah.
It wasn't that deep. I don't need to
I
don't need to
was
explain
just
to you
about
like,
say that.
You know what this means, right?
Whole ass niggas.
it's like, yes, nigga, he's a god and he killed somebody. Yeah, I don't like bro, there were so many niggas in my God Ragnarok playthrough who were like, so you want context on this? And I'm like, are
Did I
you
ask for
12?
context on this?
Like, Did you need context on this? Because it's pretty straightforward. God kill God, God birth God, God go boom. Like, why the fuck does Gohan XF want to give me context? I'm sorry, Gohan.
Yo, why Gohan?
That nigga caught it.
You know what's funny? Gohan XF is one of my most loyal viewers and a great person, but he has a funny ass name, so I always go to him.
Nah, that nigga was lagging like crazy in Modern Warfare 2 last night, bro.
I love
seen that
giving him
nigga
shit.
skipping around.
If your name is because there was a nigga, I don't know if he changed his name and didn't tell nobody, but I remember Gohan 1 Gaming was my other target. I'd always be like, Gohan Gaming's in chat trying to tell me how to play the game. So now Gohan XF is.
All right, this nigga got 25 on my head. I'm playing like ass. I'm not defending it. I'm not hitting my shots.
I am that same way, Balvin, but also depending on what game it is. Like when I'm playing through Final Fantasy 15 and I haven't watched the 1.5 hour long movie anime and I skipped all the DLC, I will have chat just like filling me in constantly. Like, all right, I assume I understand nothing. It just fill me in with every cutscene.
Oh yeah, I mean, like if it's something that I genuinely would not have a way of knowing, or like it's something like that, then yeah, give me context. But I hate when it's like shit that's in the game that I will find out eventually. Where it's like, bro, you don't. Come on, man. Like, I'm not dumb.
Come on, Wave Lord.
He's urging.
What a take.
I'm gonna start using Silas as my reference for random Twitch chat. And I got Shiro RBJ trying to tell me.
If you have an anime name, it's just easy to shit on you. Sorry.
Why me? Why not?
Like y'all literally named yourselves after another nigga.
Yeah, like I'm me. Moon's him. Lotus is him. Mega's him. You're just the 24,000th fucking Naruto fan.
If I'm doing this fight, it's like a 6-minute. All right.
You got it, bro.
Let's get it.
This is the one right here.
This is it. Like on God, they're not hard. I feel like I'm just impatient. Like I know what to do, but
That's what be fucking me up in all these types of games. Like if I just like took my time, I could beat him. But like,
yeah.
Oh my god, I'd be getting bored and impatient. I just want to steamroll it. By the way, Moon, I'm surprised you're still on this fight. This one, I beat this one in like 5 minutes. I came right at the end of the game and just did it.
There was a guy who did like, it was like a 28-hour stream of him doing that fight explicitly, and it got a lot of traction for some reason because people just realized he was still on the shit. But
Afro said, like the frogs?
Yeah.
Afro said he has like a 9-hour video of him like fighting these frogs, but he just needs the ending. He just needs the win.
No way.
He just needs the win.
Oh shit. Are these frogs really that hard?
They're just annoying, bro.
So and that's the thing that I keep telling them, Omega, is like I see people get on there and struggle. I know those frogs are hard as shit, but when you look at videos of people playing it or people beating them, they don't look like they would be that bad in theory.
Yeah, like for example, the Great Ape in Sekiro, like I think that looks decently hard.
It looks and it looks complicated, and the frogs don't look complicated. Yeah.
It's just a frog, bro. It's just a frog.
A lot of it is jank though, because like they have moves that their hitbox should not hit, and it hits you, and you're just like, all right, bro, whatever.
Nah, I remember these niggas from the first game. They're annoying as fuck to fight.
They were annoying in the first game.
Now there's 2 of them, so like they have like.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. I get it.
I don't know if they have like any instance in the first game where you have like 2 frogs, but
no,
Jesus,
I don't think
I would remember. I would have not played.
I don't know why they did that in this game.
One was bad enough. Also, the ape fight. Good steal.
Thunder.
The ape fight was not that hard. Just cool.
No, they weren't. I feel like I struggled way more with this than the ape
I heard
fight.
Balvin push his glasses up his nose when he said that.
Nah, bro. I think. Oh wow, that
I'm
ape
having an awful
fight
game.
like really fucked me for a long time. It wasn't. You know what? It wasn't until like. Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
This loss is on me, y'all. I'm sorry.
Cause I went back and like played that game, so I played it from the beginning, and then when I replayed it, like all of the parts that used to give me trouble, that game, like Sekiro, is actually not hard, like at all.
Sekiro, I think for a lot of folks, very early on, it feels very hard.
I'm saying Sekiro not just one of those games where it's like, oh, this is the boss's pattern. Like I know how to beat this now.
I mean, kind of. Sekiro is a little different.
Here's what I think about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I think this is my experience at least. I felt like that game was mad hard for the first few days I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a breakthrough. I don't know what I think I realized how much easier it was than I was making it out to be.
Yeah.
Then I realized how like they want you to abuse the poise system over just killing them. Once I realized that, I was like, oh, I don't even have to like break down their health bars. If I break their poise, I get an insta kill every time. And once I did that, I was like, oh, it made like the latter half of the game so easy because I would just focus on parrying and breaking poise and not trying to kill them, and I would just win.
I think the reason why some people think Sekiro is harder than a game like Dark Souls is because with Dark Souls, I don't think you need to be like mechanically like good or whatever to like be successful in Dark Souls.
Shoot it.
Like if you just like if you just know what to do and have good equipment, like you'll just body everything. But in Sekiro, you kind of have to learn the mechanics and you have to like have good timing and you have to be able to counter and do all that stuff. So if you struggle with the mechanical aspects, I could see Sekiro being harder. But I don't think like if you are decent with the mechanics, I think Sekiro is much easier.
I will say, yeah, Betty, this is kind of like Souls Light. It's not like full on, but it's like Souls Light.
Started the day at Go, I'm back to Hooper.
It's definitely inspired.
I'm also at Hooper.
These games are definitely inspired by fucking.
I feel like I have the opposite of the 4 general buff.
Felt like I spent way more
Collectively
time
just bring the team down.
than the Ganache.
No.
No, we've had our nights like this. Here or not.
When I come
Wait,
back,
I
I'm doing this next game.
kind of balled. What the fuck?
We lost Omega.
Y'all lost.
I had an A-. All right. I was efficient.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that, Hunter Killer.
He's got his boyfriend defending him.
You know what? This is a fun conversation. What's probably the hardest boss you've had in a game? Or some of the hardest bosses in a game? You can say that your hardest.
Yeah, I already said
Gotta
Noah
be.
from Astral Chain. What's yours?
Nigga, Lingering Will Cage too, bro. And honestly, Kingdom Hearts takes the cake. You could just choose one, nigga. Another one, fucking Data Vexen. I don't know why Data Vexen fucked me so hard. Oh my, what a fucking bug-eyed little bitch-ass nigga, bro. My bad. But if we're talking like just mainline, not side stuff, I would say it might be Roxas in Cage 2. I feel like the first time you play Cage 2 and you got to go up against Roxas, I feel like that's like you gonna get fucked.
When do you fight Roxas in that game?
It's towards the end, but I feel like before
you mean
that,
like okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I feel like before that, the game doesn't really have much skill checks. You can just mash O and like pretty much beat everybody. It isn't until you fight Roxas that like you have to actually learn how to play the game.
What is the Kingdom Hearts boss I always hear about? It's Ursula. I hear about Ursula a lot.
Oh, she's a cunt, bitch, dumb fucking whore. Yeah, that's a bad one.
Oh wait, oh my god, you said Roxas. I heard Riku for some reason. No. I was about to say the fight that I got. No, you're right. The first boss that did get me in that game was I was streaming Kingdom Hearts because you don't fight. I don't believe you fight Roxas in the base version of the game. I think you only fight him in Final Mix. I might be wrong. Someone fact check me on that. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't know.
Dark Souls 3, Dancer, Dark Souls 3. Is that it?
I hear the what's the something King in Dark Souls 3. I hear is a really bad one.
Somebody just said Twin Princess or Twin Princes in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, chat. Moon's chat did back me up on this. Roxas was not in Kingdom Hearts 2 base game.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Because I remember
Nameless
I played.
King. Sorry.
Oh,
I've heard. I've heard
Nameless King is bad.
I've also heard that as well. I heard that. Sorry, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 base game, then I streamed Final Mix for the first time like 4 years ago. That's actually the first time that Thundershot ever raided me. I don't know if you remember this. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was fighting Roxas for the first time.
This would have been way back. I don't remember.
Nigga,
This
nigga,
before or
this-
after we played League?
Oh, this probably was after, But this wasn't whenever we were playing League like regularly. This was just after me, you, and Mike played one time.
Yeah, chalk. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Thunder rated me, and I remember I had like fucking 20 viewers, and Thunder rated you like 200, and I was like, oh shit, what up, Thunder? Oh, and that's how that's fucking like Yagami has a founder's badge in my chat because of that stream, because Yagami was in Thunder's chat that day and subbed to me.
He's a big Kingdom Hearts dude too. That makes sense.
Because I was fighting Roxas, and that nigga took me like 2 hours.
No, I'm glad you said that, because I'm pretty sure I did a Kingdom Hearts marathon a few years ago, and that was my first time playing Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And I'm pretty sure that Roxas fight also took me like 2 hours.
That nigga kicked my ass.
Okay, Omega, Roxas or that Chain of Memories boss?
Okay, no, fuck Chain of Memories and everything.
Chain of Memories is one of the worst video games ever created.
You are spitting.
I don't know about Chain of Memories is fucking awful. I never played.
I think it was the
original
Vexen fight you were talking about, Thunder. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was him.
I just remember you had it, you beat it, and then shortly thereafter they make you do it again or some shit.
I don't remember which one that was, but fuck that game.
But yeah,
Did
you were
fight
locked in like
Sephiroth hard?
you were locked in like a cylinder. It was like a circle area, and it was like space and time all around you or something. I don't remember. Chat, y'all got to know the boss fight I'm talking about.
Oh, that's the last boss fight, I'm pretty sure.
Last. Oh my god, get off me.
Oh.
I don't know what the hardest boss I would have fought is. I don't play like
Eunice.
Dark Souls or anything like that.
Eunice
It could
popped
be
into the
anything.
stream because she sent me a clip she wanted me to see. Oh, I don't know if you remember or not. She's in the middle of a Kingdom Hearts playthrough. She just texted me. She's just got crazy spoiled.
What did you get spoiled on? The Roxas fight, I guess?
I think so. I just put my headphones back on like as this conversation was ending, I think.
I don't know. I guess that is kind of damn. That sucks. My bad. I just like because we're just like we're on the sector of the internet where I just imagine everyone in the world's played Kingdom Hearts.
Like I understand why like something like that was just regular conversation. It just so happened that she was in the chat. She was like, because she just sent me a clip she wanted me to see, so she was waiting to see my reaction. She's like, no, wait, they're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Chat,
Anyway,
have you guys thought of it? Do you guys think of any
Now-
games where I fought like a
So
really hard boss?
when she starts that fight, I need to watch. So
I'm gonna say also to be fair, the context of that fight.
I can't think of any games where I fought like a crazy hard boss.
No idea why.
that fight.
I'll be able to
so
let me see
fire.
this.
Or where I got stuck on anything for like a while. or
Also,
anything.
the Roxas theme. Oh my god, what a good fucking theme.
Am I on crack or did they already give us an AI player?
They did.
That's probably one of the better outcomes we could have got,
I agree.
honestly. But
I'm gonna be honest. Kingdom Hearts 2 is genuinely top 5 best games ever developed in history.
All right, I'm
It
back.
is. Cage 2's in my top 5.
Top five.
Cage 2, especially Final Mix, is a top 5 game all time. It's a shame no other Kingdom Hearts game is.
All right.
I say it's
I mean,
with a
he's
fucking
right,
big ass
but-
Kingdom Hearts poster behind me and a keyblade to the other side, but
I mean, that's one more game in the top 5 games ever than a lot of other series.
That's true.
Just swing the bat. You'll hit once.
Mm.
Ooh, double bounce. Bounce
We
that shit
have-
light.
Oh, they have 2 AI players. Amazing.
I ain't never seen Horizon Zero Dawn in no top 5 list.
Damn, that really hurt you, didn't it?
all right, boys, lock in. We win in this one.
Lock in, lock
They
in,
have
lock
2
in.
AIs, man. This shit ain't even.
Oh wait, what? Oh, we have an
Yeah.
AI too. Whatever.
I'll deal with us having an AI, but. Oh, me!
oh, true.
Moon, why are there several regulars in your chat with monitor suspicious user?
Yeah,
Oh, we monitor. There are people that are annoying in the chat, so we monitor them as like we just show the chat.
Wait.
Don't pay attention to them.
Yo,
That's
yo.
hard.
You can pick
That's
to monitor
genius.
people.
Huh?
I'm-
You can do
I'm-
that?
Yes, you can make people suspicious.
I didn't know
monitor.
you could.
Hold on, how do you do that?
I'm doing that.
That is actually fire.
Does a mod do it or like?
Yes, a mod can do it. Yeah.
I didn't know you could monitor them. I thought that they had to like get banned and then come back on a new account, and that's how they got that flare.
Nah.
So wait, can everyone see that, or is it just the mods can see that?
I'm
I
chat.
think
Do you see them as
everybody-
I
see them.
think everyone sees it.
Just mods.
Oh,
Okay,
just
okay.
mods. Oh.
Well, I see it.
Oh,
I need one of y'all to flag Alpha Nuts as a suspicious user right now.
Alphanut's been an op since what, 2015, man?
Yeah,
Jesus.
back in the days when Toast and I were playing, and Balvin too, for that matter, we're playing Phantasy Star.
Nah,
PSO2
bro.
era.
Who remembers Blackout, bruh? God, life was so simple.
Are you
bro.
talking about when Balvin
The
met
song
the group?
or
Yes, no, that's yeah, no, the Black
Oh,
Ops
shit.
4, Black Ops
Oh.
4 Blackout.
That's
That
when
was-
me and Balvin met, bro.
That's when I met you, Toasty, and Afro in the same night.
I still am not certain if Balvin is that nigga who we played Monster Hunter with that one night like 5 years ago.
No, it couldn't have been me. I'd remember that. I remember every Monster Hunter session I ever had in the back of my head.
If you say so.
I feel like I only ever played. I probably would have played Monhan with Balvin, but I feel like I only played Monhan with Moon, Simba,
No.
and you, Lotus, for the most part.
No, I
No,
never did
okay,
Monster
so
Hunter
wait
there
for this
was
new Monster
I
Hunter,
I can't say who all was there for sure, but I'm pretty sure Thunder you were there and Omega, because it
Why,
was
John?
we were in a call. I want to say it was only the three of us. I want
Oh,
I
and
think
Toasty.
it was us, huh?
And Toasty. I played with Toasty a lot.
Yeah, about I want to say it was the three of us. It was me, Omega, and then you, Thunder, and then one of y'all was streaming. Someone was streaming, and we needed a fourth, and y'all brought somebody from chat, and I think it was Balvin. Because I feel like y'all said something about Clout and Clout Guy, and I know that was the Balvin meme for the longest, right? And I just
Would that have been happening by then?
I don't think that was happening then. At that
It was
point,
it was definitely 2018. This was Monster Hunter World.
I never played Monster Hunter World with. I have no recollection of ever playing that game.
Bro, it was like
yo.
some random night, and it was somebody who at the time I had no clue who they fucking were.
It sounds right that I would have randomly, like, if Balvin was in chat, I would have just randomly thrown him into a Monhan session if we needed
I mean,
one.
that's what happened with Blackout. He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna invite my friend Balvin. Do you mind?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck," because I seen him on Twitter before.
Yeah, you damn right you have. Nah, I don't. I played. Cause I think it's why I'm so like heavy on it couldn't have been me. Is because Monster Hunter World was my personality at one point, and I know.
And that's my thing too. Is
I
that
know
like
who I played with.
it was definitely somebody that either Thunder or Omega, because I didn't know who the person was, and I want to say it was Thunder who brought him in, but like who the fuck else could it have possibly been had it not been you? And it might not have been you, but I can't imagine who the fuck, because if it
I
was
don't
somebody
make a
that
lot of
isn't
friends, so yeah.
well, and that's the thing, right? If it wasn't Balvin, this is somebody who we have never interacted or played a game with ever again, because this person has never been. I would remember that it was them if they had been relevant ever again after that.
Hey, bro. I do not remember ever playing Monster Hunter World with y'all.
And I want to say, I don't know for sure, but this might have actually been the beta.
Oh, that would be crazy. I do remember we played the beta a little bit.
Well, another thing is as well is if Omega was there.
What the?
Damn.
I think Omega was there. I want to say I'm like pretty confident Thunder was there. I'm also pretty confident Thunder was the one who brought them into the call.
I have no recollection of this for what it's worth.
It seems like I'm the only one who does, but I know this happened. I just wish I could remember who the fuck the person
But
was.
Afro, what did I mean? Like, I wouldn't have brought in Afro, but like, Afro wouldn't have been the one there to bring somebody in, right?
I don't
Like,
think
you wouldn't on that
Afro
game
was
like
there.
that.
I don't think Afro was there.
It could not have been me. Promise.
I don't think, and I especially don't think Afro was there, because I remember the whole reason why I even got into Monster Hunter was because he wanted to play with me and we didn't play for months.
Sounds right.
The classic Afro
Y'all remember
experience.
Anthem?
Well, I ain't mad at it, because Afro's the reason why I've gotten into a few games, not the least of which being Monster Hunter, because he literally bought the game for me because he wanted to play with me, and I was like, fuck it, dog, I'll do it. And then we ended up not even playing until like months later, but I was having a fucking field day with that game. The same thing goes with Persona. Like y'all know I love Persona as much as anyone else now, right? But I never even heard of it till I got in Squad, and then I only played Persona 5 when it dropped because Afro bought it for me, and he's like, that's one of my favorite series. I want you to play it. I was like, bet, and then I did, and it became like my favorite game of all time. I'm sorry, Omega.
All right, bitch ass nigga. Going back to the video game conversation, I just saw somebody say that Sephiroth is the hardest fight. I think
In what
I don't
game?
think in Cage 2, I'm imagining. I don't think
Okay.
Sephiroth is hard in Cage 2. I think Sephiroth in Cage 2 is probably the best video game boss ever designed.
In the Coliseum or
No,
in the like on the cliff? I forget.
on the cliff.
You said
I
what?
think what?
Omega?
I said,
you
I
say?
think that Sephiroth fight at the cliff in Cage 2 is one of, if not the best designed like video game boss fight of all time.
Really?
I think that fight, like, cause I feel like a lot of fights in Kingdom Hearts feel like kind of bullshit, and like it feels like you're bitch ass nigga. It feels like you're getting cheated a lot and shit like that. I don't think it feels like that in that in that game. And I think like when you learn, like it's so much fun learning that fight and then finally beating it. Cause like to me, a hard boss, if it takes like an hour to 2 hours, I think that's a good boss. Like an hour to 2 hours to be stuck on a boss is good. And that's about how long I was stuck on that Sephiroth fight. And I don't know, I just enjoyed every loss was like, I still enjoyed it. I was still having fun. The music was great. Like everything about that fight is fucking amazing.
That's how I kind of felt like with some of them Ghosts of Tsushima legendary fights. Like I was getting my ass beat, but I was enjoying them shits.
It's another game I still gotta go back and play at some point.
I think you
Wait, Balvin.
That game.
Wait, what are you doing, Balvin? Balvin?
Did he butte?
My headset is off, so y'all can
Oh.
keep talking.
Oh, he hasn't beaten the game. We're not talking. We weren't talking spoilers. I don't think.
Well, no, we're just. I was very vague about it. Yeah. I was talking about side quest,
I've played an hour in that game and I want it to be perfect. I just
No,
don't
okay,
have
okay.
time to.
Yeah, no, I played a few hours of that game and I was like, this is fucking great. I don't know why I put it down, but it was one of those things where I put it down for a week or two and never went back. And
Man,
Hey,
for no
yeah.
reason at all, the multiplayer went nuts in that game.
And that's what made me want to get back into it because y'all seemed like y'all was having so much fun, and I just never.
I was a addict.
We were out here fiending for that shit. Yeah, it was such a good time.
Somebody want to know my thoughts on the final boss in Persona 3? I think Persona 3 is the best game ever made. That final boss is the
Wait, I've never
only
played Persona
thing-
3.
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
spoiling anything.
I'm kidding. I don't actually care.
hey, Omega,
Don't-
did
don't-
anybody
I-
actually
I-
say that, or did you just?
No, I actually did read it.
Okay, that's just something that felt like a perfect setup for nobody asked, but I want to say anyway. Sorry.
No, but Persona 3's final boss is actually probably the worst assigned boss in video game history. That boss fucking
Like
sucks.
from the actual gameplay, or like his aesthetic, his look.
I'm gonna
from the
fucking kill
gameplay.
somebody in cold blood with a fucking knife.
In GTA.
I relate.
So pretty much the gimmick of that fight, or one of the gimmicks of that fight, one of the gimmicks of that fight is that the enemy, the final boss can like charm any one of your party members. And then once they charm them, they start attacking the rest of your party, or they can even fully heal the boss. And the only way around that is if you knew the boss had that ability preemptively and you got this charm to like stop that. But if you didn't know that preemptively, you were just pretty much fucked.
Hey, everyone in
There you
Moon's
go,
chat,
Thunder.
really fast. Hey, everyone in Moon's chat, we're playing 2K, by the way, and that's why I screamed that out. There's context, but I missed the jump shot.
I assume they all just assumed you were also fighting the toads when you said that, so I didn't think a whole lot on it. But
Okay, that's fair. I said I was gonna kill somebody in cold blood. I just wanted them to know that it was all in good faith. It's
It's 2K.
it's cold blood
Also-
killing, actually.
So that's why you say I shouldn't play Portable, because I bought Portable, right? Because that's the one that they just brought back out was Portable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
be
bought it on-
controversial.
I bought it on Steam. I'm probably gonna get it on Switch as well, but I also have Fest like on my PC, so like I don't.
Real quick, just because Omega, I feel like has spawned a couple conversations. What is the best designed and most annoying boss? I think we should start with most annoying. What's the most annoying boss you've ever fought?
Finding it right now.
Everybody but Moon. Go.
Most annoying boss.
I feel like a bunch come to mind, and I can't think of any of their names right now. Oh my god.
I really
I mean,
enjoyed
that, the final Persona 3 boss is kind of
Chat,
annoying,
feel free to go ahead.
I remember
Most of-
really enjoying the what's the nigga you find in Sekiro when you're in the clouds? With
Wait.
the thunder?
In the sky, the fucking dragon?
I felt like I really enjoyed that fight. I guess
I
not just
thought-
like set piece wise.
I'm gonna hug you very tightly.
I honestly
I'd
cannot
never
think
let
of
you
like
go.
my most annoying or like most hated like boss.
I
nothing
really
comes to
enjoyed
mind.
like that
That-
fight was so
That is one of my favorite boss fights ever, and I feel like no one talks about it.
bro. I love that fight.
I agree, especially the set piece. That shit is gorgeous, and the scale of that
What a
fight
scream.
just feels so fucking like
This shit.
I don't know. It legit feels like some fucking
Yup.
yeah, you know, like some real. Like, that's the most anime I've ever felt in a game before.
Yeah.
Like I've never. Like, the scale is so fucked. And you know what's wild? The jump from what you're doing in that game to that fight. Because you're going. It's such an insurmountable change. Fuck, man.
Oh, I forgot about Cuphead. Cuphead's got some bangers.
I can't think of like one boss that like really. There's gotta be one, but I can't think of like.
I definitely have one. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
Like the
I need
thing,
to, like-
I can remember a lot of the emotions of me being annoyed and me being frustrated at a boss, but I can't think of the specific bosses off top.
I
need
can't
to
even think
start,
of
like,
that much right now.
Writing down every game I've ever played, and just like having a list that I can go back to.
My
Final
video
boss
game
for
list.
Sora's Wrath for annoying or awesome?
awesome. Hopefully, if he says annoying, ban him.
Go
AI player. I don't know.
No shot that was the AI.
Yeah,
Yo, dude was thinking the
Wrath
20.
is so fucking good, bro.
Man, they really peaked.
I can't.
And I'm mad we got hoed because for the longest I've wanted a Sora in a Marvel vs.
Speaking of getting
Capcom game.
hoed,
I want to answer this question really bad. What's some
I do
annoying,
too, but I can't think of anything.
what's some annoying boss fights?
Chat, what are some annoying boss fights? Jog our memory, bro.
Yeah,
I remember thinking Virgil and Devil May Cry was annoying. Like the final.
Maybe I haven't played enough games because I can't think of one.
DMC 5, like the final fight. I remember that.
Wait, really?
I love that fight.
No,
I love that
I'm
fight
pretty
as
sure
well.
that fight was badass, but I think it kicked my ass a couple times if I remember correctly. So I remember having a feeling of like being upset with it. I don't remember the fight
I'm
itself.
shooting 2 for 8 from 3. I think it's time to change jump shots. I think it's time. I'm done. I think I lost it.
Elden Ring Melania. See, I never finished Elden Ring.
Demon of Hatred Sekiro. Who is the demon? Is that the horse?
Is that the fire one? That one
Yeah,
like
that's-
there's
that's-
fire everywhere?
yeah,
Which one is that?
I don't remember the name. I fought every boss in that game, so if you explain it to me, then I'll know. Also, I never fought Yozora in Kingdom Hearts 3 because you had to like
That fight, like, you got to be on Adderall for that fight. I swear to God.
but also to like unlock, but you have to do some weird shit to unlock it, don't you? Don't you have to like I don't know. I forgot. You have to do some extra shit to unlock that boss fight. I never.
Yeah, I'm
did.
pretty sure.
I deadass can't think of anything.
Beating all the data copies was that it?
I would
Really?
say the
Oh my God.
data battles in fucking Cage 2, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Those weren't that bad for me. I don't think.
I can't think of like one in particular where I was like, fuck this one specifically.
Might have to be Vexen data fight. Fuck that bitch ass nigga, bro. Most annoying fight in video game history right there.
Actually, okay, I have a really random one. So context. I beat this boss fight first try with relative ease. However, I was trying to platinum this game and get the S rank, and you deadass cannot S rank it if you get touched a single time. And I just
that's annoying. Nah.
right. So, or maybe you can, but in my experience, it was like if I got so much as nicked once, I was getting the A rank. It is Naruto Storm 4, the fight where you are in the
Thank you for the raid, but I'm
chasing
pretty much
down
good.
fucking Madara.
I knew it.
And and yeah, like first of all, I just didn't enjoy that fight in the first place. But also, like I was trying to S rank that shit for the platinum trophy, and that's the one where I specifically remember being like really fucking annoyed. Because like there were so many times where I was doing that shit over and over, trying to get the S rank, and I would get scratched at the very end, and I was like, this is so fucking stupid.
You got.
Oh no, y'all with me on that one? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
nah,
I didn't expect there to be anybody that was on.
Moon's chat exploded when you said that.
Yeah,
Bro.
they literally felt that.
Moon's
Bro,
chat fucking
I was so
exploded.
fucking mad because it's not particularly hard. Like it's easy to beat, but getting the S rank, I was like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me.
This man is everywhere on defense except inside of me. Don't oop it. Oh wow, this guy has sex.
Gross.
Damn.
Currently doing the S ranks, is it that hard? That was the only one that gave me any issue. And like I said, beating the boss fight, first try, easy, right? Getting the S rank, that was there for a while. I don't know how.
That,
long
Get
it
that
was a
we
while.
out of here, bitch ass nigga.
That Raging Blast 2 had Galaxy mode, right? And
Fucking
I was in college.
Worst story mode a Dragon Ball game ever. Go on.
True. But my buddy, we played Raging Blast 1, we had a good time, and my buddy picked up Raging Blast 2 in a bargain bin. We were in college. And so we would spend afternoons goofing around on it or whatever, usually fighting each other, but occasionally we'd take on the Galaxy mode. But the Galaxy mode had these weird spreads where they would give you certain stipulations. And one of them was start the fight with no health and win it. And that would happen up on a couple things. And my buddy would I said, fuck that as soon as I saw it, and I usually didn't do it, but my buddy would take on the challenge. And he'd be like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. And he would spend hours or days doing these Galaxy no health challenges. And it wasn't until after he had beaten like 2 of them when I looked it up, and there was an item system in that game that we just didn't know about, didn't pay attention to, where you can start with an item that slowly regens your health over time, or an item that starts you off with a certain amount of health.
This is bringing back very vague memories because I think that I went through this same shit, but I don't think I ever found out about the items, or if I did, I just didn't use them. But Yeah, I recall this, which might have been all the more reason why I fucking hated Raging Blast 2 and Galaxy mode.
Yeah, so that whole time we were sitting there like, idiots just trying to tear it up and fight these guys without even getting touched, when in reality, you could get touched a lot if you just had the right item on.
I still beat the shit. I just think that game sucked.
I feel like Raging Blast 2, as far as the fighting goes, might be overhated. I didn't like the Soul Burst. The Soul Burst is probably my least favorite thing about it. So in that aspect, Raging Blast 1 had better combat.
I would say I think Raging Blast 1 is a better game than Raging Blast 2.
I would co-sign that. The story mode in Raging Blast 1 goes so hard.
In terms of the story mode, I would agree.
I think the story mode is better. And like Thunder just said, for that one aspect alone, I think the gameplay is better. I also think it looks better. IMO. That's just me though. I like the shading, the coloring in that one more than I like in RB2.
Good pass.
Cut. Persona games in general have horrible pacing. I don't think Persona games have horrible pacing. I just think the start can be a little bit tough, but I think the start in most RPGs is a bit of a slow.
AI player?
For the free throw.
He smoked that shit. 0%. This is the highest.
0% on the AI player.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
This frog was the first boss I gave up on. Avenge me.
I'm a bitch ass nigga. I got no boss fights.
I wish my dad nutted me on the pavement and I evaporated, bro.
What's up?
Okay, after watching your stream for a bit, I do see how this fight is racist. Because they attack at the same time, and it's like you can only dodge one, so then you end up getting hit.
I was watching Critical's video on just the first one, because initially in that game, if you go to the first side boss, it's just Spawn of Ogdo by himself. It's just a one-on-one, and that fight, he made a whole video about how awful that fight was, because I guess when the game released, that fight was bugged. And Ogdo's supposed to have a cooldown after attacks where you can hit him, and he's just bugged not to have it. And I don't think they're patching it out because it's got him so much traction.
Yup.
But
so
yeah,
like near like 50 or 40% health, they just start canceling moves, bro. And it's just like, all right.
Yeah, but typically, like in most boss fights, if they do a big swing and miss, you're supposed to have a split second to hit him. And Ogdo is just like not programmed to ever have that moment where you're allowed to get in and hit him. So the windows are really, really tight, and you're taking a risk basically every time. And also, most things they do damn near one-shot you.
Yeah. And not to mention, like, their hitboxes are very interesting. I've been miles away from their tongue and then latched into the center multiple times.
You too, bro.
That's hot. But now that I know I could kill one frog, I didn't make sure I get all my stims by the end. I get to the last one.
What is good with me right now? I cannot shoot.
This fight is not harder than Gana, but it's annoying, bro.
Hey, Thunder.
Yeah.
On offense, bruh, or defense rather. Sorry, on defense, bruh. Let me guard the AI center, bruh. You guard 91. This nigga kicking my ass. But I think I think you can shut him down. He's just too much bigger than me.
Okay.
I can't stop.
And he's bigger than me.
Stronger than me.
Yeah,
don't get me started.
Just guard 91 at all times. We are switching forever.
I wish I could like program it to where my pointer would just point at him.
Yeah, I know, me too.
I should hit you.
I don't believe he can shoot, so you can just stay in the paint. He'll be fine.
Yeah, bully this bitch.
Yeah, he will not score again.
Yeah, I'm gonna abuse every single Buble frog I see.
Bitch ass nigga, yeah.
Pick out somebody own side.
Fuck it.
Bitch ass nigga, I'm ass. Good board.
Shoot it again.
Easy.
I was moving, Sag.
Yeah.
I was gonna attack, but that black frog is right there.
Oh.
See, it doesn't sound right when you talk about the black frog.
Good
like that.
rebound. Good shot.
Let's go, baby.
He gets his own boards.
I'm 3% for 3.
I don't think any of the Persona 5 boss fights or battles were hard at all, really. I don't think.
Damn, Omega got a concussion. Good steal.
You say Omega got a concussion?
It hit the back of his head.
Good steal.
I'm the worst player on the team, y'all. That's just true.
No, bro, you literally have second most points.
Yeah, because I have small shots.
Get up the corner.
Good shot, boy.
That's the GOAT right there.
I've been
why he's
pretty
the
mid
GOAT.
this game.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Like I've been
You got him,
this game.
91.
I don't remember if I ever played P5
Nice.
on
Good
Merciless.
steal.
He dribbled straight into his knee.
I don't trust that tongue, bro. That should be like Yoshi. Blam, blam.
I should call her.
Mom.
I don't want to say it was all the Switch, but ever since Balvin and I switched on DS,
Bro, no, it is a switch. No, it is. He is their main scorer. I just couldn't stop him. I should have said some shit earlier. I just didn't realize till like just now. I'm like,
Good
oh,
adjustment,
Thunder.
coach.
You first said, "Yo, Thunder on defense." I was like, "Uh oh, I'm fucking up."
Oh no, it's literally me.
Thunder was like, "Oh no, I'm doing my best. What is he? What did I do?" Start sweating.
Okay.
But see, if he can do that to you on one possession, that's what I was.
What a
my God.
move!
He did that once to you. Imagine what he did to me all game.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
You're on
he's-
PS5.
He shouldn't. I don't know why he's at power forward.
He's gonna do the. Yeah, he's. This game doesn't fuck with me. I don't fuck with me either.
they have made a. I feel like they've made an abnormal amount of like 7% covered, 8% covered shots.
Yeah, they have.
They're not wearing blue jerseys, so good shot.
I hate being stuck in shield stun and they go for an unblockable attack. I'm just like, all right, I just have to eat this.
Instantly got an 8-point lead after that defense switch.
That's Coach Ali right there.
That is Coach Ali.
Coach with the pointers.
I'm everywhere, man, on and off the court. Mainly off the court.
Thank God I worked out today because I felt like I did nothing today but fight these frogs.
Oh
Bitch
my
ass
God!
Damn.
He's bitching about it too on the floor.
Becca, you were like, what the? You were like stumbling over him. What the fuck? They can't stop us. Oh,
They trying to get 8 seconds.
I love this fucking emote. This is
I'm having me a little game. I'm not gonna lie.
no one asked.
At least someone is.
Out of bounds.
Easy.
He can't
easy.
shoot. I don't believe it. He
I'm
can't even
not
dribble. Look at
carrying
him.
The team.
Look at him.
You a bitch.
I'm gonna be
You
honest.
a bitch.
Is that scream from Courage? No, that's me. Yeah, it's Courage.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Locked down, baby.
I'm apparently an entire pew pair away from my takeover because it is not activating with a full meter right now.
All right.
All right, and there's Mr. Fantastic on the court.
Huh, the ball just went through my hand. Give me that.
God
shit.
damn.
Got that back.
Yo, nigga, move that though.
Yo,
What the?
this nigga never
Wow.
moved. Damn. He sold.
I didn't move.
What's going on?
Team take bang.
Hooray!
Holy whiplash.
Not gonna lie, I didn't move because I thought they were gonna score, and they did not.
I don't know. It worked.
It did work.
You didn't move because you knew they were gonna bounce the ball off my ass.
That is true. That nigga's green meter, and it's not even a meter.
But Balvin Oli.
Ooh!
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good shot.
Thank you.
That takes me back to man, the old school Star Wars Battlefront 2 days was so crazy.
Oh man.
That
That
game is
game
such a
is
masterpiece.
unironically amazing. I'm sad it died. Well, you know what's funny? People still play it.
Yeah, it's got its own servers and shit, I think.
I see. I kind of want to play that game one day again because I see people.
shit's
You
under.
can't. Oh man, that's fair.
Yeah, you knew you weren't getting that.
I wanted my 30.
That's fair.
Also,
That's fair.
22-8 in the fourth.
And guess what
Yeah,
happened?
That
in the fourth?
switch was everything, man.
I'm
Holy
telling
shit.
you, he had. I want you to know he had 30 at the beginning of this quarter.
How many does he have now?
34.
Damn, what a board from AI player.
What you healed, this game doesn't care about you when you heal.
41%. All right, buddy.
3 seconds. Who wants it? Omega, that's you.
It's actually me.
Give it to throw it up.
Oh,
I green that shit
Kinda
though. Talk about
It
it.
looked good. It looked good.
It did look like a shot.
You
I
look
told y'all we'd
good.
win this one.
well, let's say Lotus. Somebody didn't have. You had 18 assists. Telling me you didn't have a game. What the fuck?
Oh. I guess
That might have been my last one,
18
fellas.
assists, 0 turnovers, 5 of 9. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I felt
18
like I was playing
assists with
bad.
0 turnovers.
Thunder just said he has 5 more in him.
Anybody
Let's
else go
go.
100% from the field on that one?
I was close. I was probably a few shots off.
Omega was unironically close. Omega was 13 for 15.
Was I ironically? Oh, I see. Oh.
Putting up Klay Thompson 3-point numbers. We're not gonna look at it.
Putting up tour dates.
That's just crazy.
We're gonna be in New York October 21st, and then we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back in Texas on March 11th. Well, Thunder, it was nice to have you back on the court.
I think okay, so I was basically why I ain't been in the 2K scene is because I sold my soul to WWE 2K, but that's kind of ironed out, and then it works itself out a lot now because I got a whole team around it this time. But then also I'm a dummy who started a Breath of the Wild, like a full Breath of the Wild playthrough 2 weeks before Tears of the Kingdom, and I had to get that shit done before Tears came out. No one gave a fuck anymore. So that has basically been like my last month or so.
I feel you.
But yeah, I am back on 2K Boys Night.
Hell yeah.
If y'all are looking for a big man.
You will be getting the pings.
We're always looking for a big man. I know you're a big man.
Big, strong man.
A little weirded out by this.
I spawned next to a person in a Cade Cunningham jersey.
Fada.
All right, I'm gonna take off, fellas. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Chat, Lotus is live with 2K, okay? Lotus is live with 2K. Balvin might also be live with 2K. I'm not sure. But Lotus is 100%. I'm pretty sure Lotus is 100% live with 2K right now. But I'm going to send y'all over to Moon, who's doing the frog fights. Because he's still in call with them, and he's still tearing it up. Moon's been doing the frog fights for no bullshit 8 hours now, and he will hopefully get them soon. Go say hey to Moon for me. Appreciate y'all as always. Have a good night. Thundershot out. Peace late. Tomorrow is my off day. I will probably not be here on Monday, but Tuesday we're back with Among Us, and then dicking off with whatever we're going afterwards. Maybe we'll do more 2K with the boys. I also got to do a FNAF time sometime this week. Yeah, we are dropping dick off. Go say hey to Moon. Go say hey to Moon. Wish him luck beating the frogs. Y'all be easy.